with laughter.
County Radio-KALT, good morning. Good evening, I guess. It's 10:30, and I don't even know what time it is. Well, it is Friday Night Lights, and we are here for you. I do want to thank Sonic, America's Drive-In, for being the great sponsor of this show. This is where we call coaches, and we see how they feel about their game, and we just go from there, all right? And that's what we do, and people crack me up. They go, what's the score? What's the score? They ask the score, but yet they don't have a clue because they weren't there or they weren't watching. You know what I mean? So that's all I can say to that. Good morning or good evening to Orlando. All right? Anybody else who jumps on, I will try to catch you on there. All right? But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go straight to the scoreboard and check out what's going on. Good evening, Effie. And you can see our ticket, scoreboard ticket parade going through there with locally here Atlanta and Gladewater battling it out for the district title. Gladewater gets ahead and holds on to it 34-18 over Atlanta. The Redwater Hooks game is interesting to me, and we're going to keep an eye on that. I want to say hello to Roy and, Mr. Edwards there, just so I don't mess that up, right? Yeah, there we go. All right, well, let's go ahead and go to the scoreboard and take a look. We're going to start in 5A Division 2. 5A Division 2. Are you ready? Let's go.
Are you ready?
Let's check the latest scores on the Sonic Scoreboard. Brought to you by Sonic Highway 59 Atlanta. Now open till 2 a.m. with all of your favorites.
All right, so automatically we're going to 5A Division 2. Hello, Bubba and Stacy. All right, and we're just going to pick some random schools there in 5A Division 2. There is a couple schools we do keep up with. Terrell over at Crandall, 63-13. That's always a good one there. Great game in Colleyville Heritage with Burleson. Heritage holds on 29-27. What a game right there that was. And Dallas Jefferson gets shut out by Seagoville. That game is actually still going on 42-0. I don't even know why it's still going on. They'll be running the clock on that one. Kaufman on top of Greenville, 35-14. And then you had Nederland falling to Huntsville, 27-14. Marshall, big winners over Hallsville, 47-17. Texas High blanks out Jacksonville, 56-0. That's right. That Texas High just keeps on winning, don't they? Melissa falls to Prosper Walnut Grove, 38-35. Melissa's been pretty good for a while, so that's kind of a shock. Mount Pleasant, big winners over Nacogdoches, 48-21. Absolutely, Effie, there's nothing to be upset with them. All right, and that's it for 5A Division 2. So let's go down to 4A Division 1. All right? So let's go to that scoreboard.
Are you ready?
Let's check the latest scores on the Sonic Scoreboard. Brought to you by Sonic Highway 59 Atlanta. Now open till 2 a.m. with all of your favorites.
All right, and let's just go ahead. We're going to be 4A Division 1, as I said. We're just going to work our way down. We'll check out some people that we know, people we go, hey, I do know that one. Navasota over Brazosport, 49-7. I've been watching Navasota. That's why I answered that. Canyon blanks out Hereford, 41-0. Salina, with all the drama that's going on right there, they win 61-0. I guess you know that story there. If you don't, we'll talk about it later. Good evening, Josie, Donald, and Margaret, and Francis. And Francis says good evening, so good evening to you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, I am exhausted. We did the downtown trick-or-treating, and great turnout, and so who knows. All right, let's see. Longview Pine Tree falls to Lindale. Lindale keeps on winning, 17-10. Sulphur Springs big winners over Lake Dallas, 38-14. Maybank falls to Palestine, 31-22. Let's see. Uvalde over Pleasantown, 45-28. And I don't see anybody else we really care about, do we? No, we don't see anybody. All right, let's go to 4A Division 2. We're going to call coaches here in just a little bit. We always like that. That is for sure. Good evening, Barbara and Melissa. All right, here we go.
Are you ready?
Let's check the latest scores on the Sonic Scoreboard. Brought to you by Sonic Highway 59 Atlanta. Now open till 2 a.m. with all of your favorites.
All right, so with that, 4A Division 2, we're going to roll down. We know some schools over there in 4A Division 2. I know for a fact we do. How about Athens over Center, 44-26. You had Glen Rose on top of Ben Brook, 53-14. Burke Burnett closes out the season, 42-19. Winners over Bridgeport. I'm just telling you, that just gets me excited right there. Good evening, Marilyn and Anita and Jimmy Bryant. Jimmy Bryant, Burke Burnett won tonight, 42-19. Write it down. Van Alstyne all over Bonham, 71-14. Brock on top of Graham, 28-7. Bullard falls to Brownsboro, 45-14. Canton wins again, 35-10. I do know something they did different. They moved their quarterback, left him at quarterback, but also put him back at outside the linebacker. Interesting to say that. Sealy, big winners over Caldwell, 72-12. You had Rusk falling to Carthage, 56-3. We're going to have to give Coach Strat a hard time for giving up 3 points. I mean, what's he doing? JW, good evening. China Spring on top of Lorena, 49-47. That's on the road for them. Kiro defeats Ingleside, 70-20. Crum on top of Farmersville, 70-36. Kemp gets blanked by Ferris, 55-0. Let's see. Gainesville falls to Sanger, 80-22. Gilmer, big winners over Spring Hill, 55-28. We'll be hollering at Coach Metzel in just a little bit. And Silsby, big winners over Jasper, 49-14. Van defeats North Lamar, 58-7. Pleasant Grove on top of Pittsburgh, 51-14. That was a home game for PG. And Willis Point gets slapped around by Sunnyvale. Big matchup between Sunnyvale and Canton next week. All right. Waco La Vega on top of Waco Conley, 28-6. And then West Orange Stark shuts out Cleveland Tarkington, 54-0. All right, that is 4A Division 1. We're going to drop down to 3A, or was that, no, 4A Division 2, and we're going to drop down to 3A Division 1 right now. Here we go.
Are you ready?
Let's check the latest scores on the Sonic Scoreboard. Brought to you by Sonic Highway 59 Atlanta. Now open till 2 a.m. with all of your favorites.
All right, Shallow Water, we've been watching them. They win 56-0 over Amarillo River Road. And Atlanta falls to Gladewater, as I told you earlier, as you can see on our ticker tape going across the screen there. 34-18. Very physical team from Gladewater. Atlanta didn't help much. Had a couple of injuries also, so that's something else. But they get a bye this week coming up. And, hey, I'll take 8-2. By golly, it's number 2 in this district. Absolutely. All right, Sweetwater over Breckenridge, 44-0. You had Buda falling to Kirbyville, 45-21. Bushland gets bushed up by Dalhart, 31-7. Cameron, almost got a 0. No, they didn't. Franklin beats them 79-20. Let's see. Commerce, my gosh, 71-6 over Emory Reigns. And then you had Diebold defeating Crockett 27-20. And Palmer, big winners over Dallas Madison. They're up 62-25. I don't think they're going to come back. Mineola defeats Eustis 51-6. And let's see. You know what game I'm looking for, right? I'm looking for Malakoff and Mount Vernon because that game's kind of gone back and forth. But Texarkana, Liberty Ilo on the road defeats the Jefferson Bulldogs 35-12. That's huge, people. Jefferson gets 4th. Texarkana gets 3rd. So right now, the way it looks, Jefferson will play Commerce. Liberty Ilo will play Winsboro. All right. Yeah, so, but like I said, we need to find the final score of the other one. Teague blanks Huntington 50-0. And, yeah, there it is. Malakoff defeats Mount Vernon 38-27. So that puts Mount Vernon in 4th place. That's who Gladewater will take on. Atlanta will take on Malakoff in the first round. Unless something wacky. And let's see. Tatum holds on to beat White Oak 50-49. All right, good morning. Good evening, Shirley, Glenda, and Vanessa. All right, and I think that's good enough. I think we're ready to make some calls. What do you guys think? I think so. So I'm going to call Coach Regal first. They got a big showdown happening. Big showdown happening right here next week against Sunnyvale, and we've been with them since day one. You know, we don't just jump on something and ride, you know, when it's convenient. We reach out and we say, hey, let's go. So, yeah, let's get to it. Are you guys ready? I think I'm ready. Let's see. Let me find him. Good gravy. All right, there it is. Regal. All right, we're ready. We're calling him right now. Here we go, and let's do it.
Now let's go to the phone lines and talk to a winning coach on the Sonic Scoreboard. Brought to you by Sonic, Highway 59's Atlanta. Now open till 2 a.m. with all of your favorites.
All right. Big win tonight on the road at Quinlan Ford. The Canton Eagles, 35-10, big winners. I heard about some moving and shaking going on over there in Canton. What say you, Coach Regal? Good evening.
Hi, good evening. Good to hear.
You got, wait a minute, sir. Your voice is a little strained tonight.
we had to work a little bit for that one. Let it take a little halftime chewing to get us going there.
Well,
we did it.
So I knew you were down at halftime because I was watching like different YouTube's channels and stuff and listening to Atlanta at the same time. It's crazy. But so what happened at halftime? What we talk about?
We just had to talk a little bit about our execution and lack thereof at that point on both sides.
And I guess they figured it out.
We just left a lot of big plays on the first half just by lack of execution. And once we did that second half, played really, really well.
So you feel pretty good now then, right? Is that what you're telling me?
I do. Besides, it was an old school slugfest, Jim. We were beat to pieces. I'm sure they are too. It was physical.
Well, but the thing is, let's talk about something else. You're 9-0.
9-0.
How's that sound? How's that sound to you?
It sounds pretty cool. I think somebody told me maybe it's only the second time in Canton school history. So pretty cool.
Okay. Well, guess what? You got what you wanted. Control of the district championship.
Absolutely.
Taking on the Sunnyvale Raiders. And actually taking them on next week at home, which you guys have been pretty solid at home.
Yes, we love playing in front of it. I expect it to be as crowded as the Camp game's ever been. So I think it'll be a packed house, a great environment for high school football versus obviously a really good football team.
Absolutely. But hey, now you guys did a little moving and shaking this Friday night. I heard somebody move to a different position.
We had a little shuffling around this week to make sure we were ready to go. So we definitely did. It's alpha time now, so we got to use whoever it takes to win these big games.
Well, I mean that's the whole point right there. Sometimes you have to put the best 11 out there on the field. Period.
Yeah, we're at that point in the season. We practice all reason, get ready for these games, so we're going to put them out there trying to win.
Well, so like you said, got a little physical tonight, a little banged up, boomed up, and all that. But you still feel good about next week.
I do. I think it's going to be a great game. We're going to have a great week of practice and practice really well and play a high level. They're a good team, but I think we're a really good football team too.
Absolutely.
It'll be fun.
Well, I'm about to say, if you don't think you're a good football team, I'll get on to you and tell you that you're a good football team.
I know we are. I'm proud of them.
Absolutely. Well, you're sitting at 9-0, 4-0 district play. Like I said, next week, week 11, taking on Sunnyvale, and then the playoffs begin.
Playoffs again. Yep.
But
pretty much everywhere. I tell the boys from here on out, you're playing playoff caliber opponents. From tonight on.
You know what? That's a great point right there because Quinlan Ford is going to the playoffs. There's no doubt.
Absolutely. They're a tough football team. They're hard. They're tough.
And they've got Kemp next week, so I don't see much change in that. But so it's you and Sunnyvale for first place. Quinlan's got third wrapped up, and then the Ferris Yellow Jackets at 3 and 6. They're getting to go to the playoffs.
Well, them and Willis Point got to play to see who gets.
Oh, that's right, they do. That's right. I'm looking at that right now, and it's at Willis Point. All right, you know what? I'm going to say Willis Point wins that game.
Oh, okay.
Can I say that? Am I allowed to say that?
Yes, you're allowed to say that. We got friends at Willis Point around here, so
okay.
Now that we're done playing them.
All right, yeah, that's right. When we don't play them, we don't, or when we're playing them, we don't like them.
No, we have no friends outside of camp when we're playing here. yeah, you're right.
All right, so with all the change and like you said, you're putting your best 11 out there at the time. And I know you moved one for sure, but I'm assuming you moved some others.
Not a whole lot. We had one inside linebacker out, so we played with our next guy, and he did a great job. And we started last week playing another lineman on some defense for us. Another sophomore kid that's really good. We're kind of waiting to play him too. So start using those guys wherever we need to win.
Hey, Shane just gave his opinion. He said Willis Point will not, with big capital letters, beat Ferris. I think that, you know what? Maybe I should bet him a supersonic cheeseburger.
I got no comment on either way of that. I got no comment.
You got to give me the inside. What do you think?
Ferris will be athletic, that's for sure. They're athletic, they're big, that's for sure.
You talking about Ferris?
Yes, they're athletic and big.
Yeah, but the thing is who's heavier in the senior class?
Probably Ferris.
See, that doesn't help me.
Even though they're young, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm going Willis Point because they're playing at home.
Okay. All
right, yeah. And then you can look at Shane and go, Jim was right. Yeah, that's the important thing. All right, so how are you guys, Coach Regal, health-wise?
We'll kind of evaluate where we're at tomorrow. I know we for sure got a couple banged up pretty good. It was both sides of the ball. There was a lot of hard shots. Definitely the most physical game we played in the last couple of years. So it was really a physical contest on both sides.
Well, let me ask you this: with the moving around and shaking up and stuff, because here's the deal. We're talking about little sensitive boys, and you're young men. They get their feelings hurt some. Did anybody show attitude? Let's be honest with each other. Nobody did?
I think our guys, we play a big team, and team's always most important. And, certain game plans call for certain guys on the field, and certain ones don't. This week, once we start looking at Sunnyvale, it might be different guys moving around. So, everybody's really good tonight.
That's good.
That's good.
That's important right there, because, people do get butthurt over things.
Yep.
Let's be honest with us. Did you and the wife and the kids do the 9-0 on the field?
Yeah, but I only have my son. My two daughters wanted to go. They chose trick or treating over coming, so I've been giving them a hard time.
You know what? Here, hold on. I'll do it for you, and you can replay it to them if you want to. Okay. Yeah, that's all you do. Just give them the buzz and move on. My gosh.
I'll let them know.
All right. So, anything happened on the field that you went, heck yeah, or doggone it?
Man, we had a pick. Well, we had the doggone it was when they did a little flicker to score their first score. That was a dadgummit move, and then they missed a field goal and we roughed the kicker, and they got 5 yards. Gets attempted again, and they made it. So those are the two dadgummits, and then the pick six was pretty sweet. And then when Port went 80 yards too, there was pretty cool. Both those are pretty cool moments.
Okay. All right. That's interesting. All right. But is there anybody you want to run extra hard tomorrow?
No, we took 0 15-yarders. So now there was plenty of butt chewings going for maybe some thoughts of taking 15-yarders, but we never did.
I love it. All right. So next Friday night, Sunnyvale.
Next Friday night.
What is the key? What is the key to victory for the Canton Eagles to win the district championship?
Well, we'll have to play really well offensively because they're going to be one of the best offenses in 4A in the state. Quarterback's good, receivers are good, run back's good, so we'll have to be able to score some points. The defense, we got to make them earn it. Keep giving big plays. We got to make them go down the field. Last year we did. We made them earn it. I think it's 35-21, so we made them work for it. We just got to play really well.
Do you think they're better this year than they were last year?
I haven't evaluated enough. A little bit I've seen offensively, I believe they are.
All right, but
But I haven't evaluated defense at all yet. But just a little bit I've seen them offensively, I think so. Because the quarterback's a junior now; he's a sophomore last year. Receivers are all back. Good running backs. They're really good on offense.
Do you think you're better this year than you were last year?
We are better than we were last year.
Okay.
And that says a lot. I thought we had a really good crew, but I think we are. We're so far ahead offensively where we were last year. At this point, last year we were running a really good defense and running the football. And this year we can do a little bit of both offensively, and we still have a really good defense.
Absolutely. All right, so I may call you later in the week and just see how the scouting's going. Okay.
Come on, I'll be able to update you more, I promise.
All right. Sounds like a plan. All right, well, Coach Regal, I appreciate it, and I hope you have a great night, and congratulations on the big win tonight.
Thank you, Jim. Hope to hear from you next week.
Yes, sir. All right, be good. Bye-bye. All right, that's Coach Heath Regal, the athletic director, head football coach of the Canton Eagles. Some of you guys are like, why are you calling Canton? Well, because they win. They're winning. And that's what we do, all right? And love that. And Shane and I are going to argue about Willis Point and Ferris, I think. All right, but we'll figure that out. All right, I'm going to go ahead and call Coach Lewis of Gladewater, and we'll go from there, okay? So let's go.
Now let's go to the phone lines and talk to a winning coach on the Sonic Scoreboard. Brought to you by Sonic, Highway 59's Atlanta. Now open till 2 a.m. with all of your favorites.
All right. We're reaching out to the head man, the head bear himself. His first year as the athletic director of the Gladewater Bears. They travel into Atlanta, and as Olivia Newton-John said, let's get physical. That's exactly what Gladewater did tonight. Coach Lewis, how are you this evening?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm good. You feeling good?
I'm feeling good.
Okay, all right. I'm supposed to go, I feel good. All right, so let me guess. You and the OC and the DC are riding together.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I just want to make sure, just want to make sure. All right, so here you are, 8-1 overall, and now 5-0 in district play. You got one game left at home versus White Oak, and White Oak gave every bit of Tatum what Tatum wanted tonight, even though they came up short. They don't have anything to lose.
Oh, no, those teams are scary because they'll pull out all the stops, so we just got to do what we do and just go down to our basics and play Bear football.
Well, let's talk about Bear football. What went right for you tonight?
I just think just being physical. We talked about the toughest team to win, and I just think we showed that tonight.
Well, you guys ran the dog out of the ball. I know that.
We're going to run the ball and play really good defense and try to win a special team game.
That's right. And your fullback had some big plays. How many times did you guys go for it on fourth down tonight?
Maybe 4 or 5. You know, the thing is what we do, we push and get 3 yards. So if it's anything in that area, the O-line and the kids know I believe in them, and we're going to try to get 3 yards and get a first down.
No matter where you're at?
No matter where we at.
Did they ever look at you if you sit in the punt team out there and go, "What are you doing, coach?"
Sometimes.
Sometimes. But you got to remind them who the coach is, right?
Right. But they know what we do, you know. We're a physical team, and we're getting 3 yards. You know, the kids know, like I said, they know that I believe in them, and the O-line is playing well, quarterback is playing well, and the fullback and running back is playing well.
So you're going with the old cliche 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Hey, if it's working, it doesn't matter. But like you and I talked in the pregame show, you said run the ball, and you said it tonight too. Run the ball, play good defense, and win special teams. You said that the other day. You said it again tonight. And you and I've said it before in other interviews. And so here you are. You're in the driver's seat. I mean, there's no way you can't win the district title. I mean, you won it tonight, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how do you feel? Do you look at your OC and your DC and go, "Look what we did"?
Yeah, I was just telling them. I tell them all the time, you know, I appreciate what they do. I have some crazy thoughts sometimes about different things, but they know how to deal with me. I've been around these guys for a long time.
So who was the one guy that stood out for you tonight?
Woo, I would say the running back, Carson Cooper.
All right, yeah, Cooper had a good game. You're right.
And then on the defense, it'll be Amari Mentor.
Yeah, his name got called a lot.
Yes, number 11. He got the interception on the screen and ran it in.
Yep.
For about 50 yards.
Yeah, and that was late in the fourth quarter too.
Yes, that was the one that put the nail in the coffin almost.
Yeah, because they were driving the ball really well right then, and because it was 27-18 at the time, and they scored there. We got a different ball game.
Right, yes, sir.
So that was a big play right there. And, and the announcers even said it themselves. They said it was a great individual play by Mentor on that.
Yes. Yes, sir.
I mean, because how many defensive linemen jump up and get a pick six? You know what I mean?
Right.
Not very often.
Run if you guys.
That's right. That's right. All right. So with that, how are you guys health-wise after the game?
We're pretty good. You know, the kids, I didn't see anybody limping too bad or doing anything. We had one kid maybe with an ankle, but he should be fine. But we hit pretty much every day, so, they're used to it.
Right. Well, when they get off the bus tonight, you can just look at them and go, "Suck it up, Buttercup."
Yes, sir. I'll see you Monday.
That's right. Well, it's senior night for you guys tonight. Next week. How many seniors do you have?
15.
15. Okay. You got a good size junior class?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So you plan on being good next year too, then?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I just want to make sure. All right. Anything else?
No. Thank you. Once again, thank the Gladewater community for coming out and supporting us. And let's reset on Sunday and go 1-0 next week.
There you go. And guess what? You take care of business. You know what's going to happen.
I'll be waiting on a phone call, like I told you earlier this week.
That's right.
See you later.
Yeah, you did say that. You said talk to you Friday night. You did say that. All right. Well, hey, Coach Lewis, congratulations to you. Job well done. And, you've been a man of who you say you are. And that's all that matters to me.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
All right. Take care. Safe travels home.
Bye.
All right, that is Coach Jermaine Lewis of the Gladewater Bears, first-year coach, first-year athletic director at Gladewater, and not yet. And so we're going to step aside for the 11 o'clock hour, then we're going to call some more coaches, because that's what we do right here on Sonic, America's Drive-In. High School Scoreboard and Coaches Show. That's right. We've gone down the scoreboard some. We got some other scoreboards to look at, but we are here, and we love talking to coaches right here on Cass County Radio, KALT.
Cass County Radio, KALT is KPYN AM 900 Atlanta, 95.5 FMK 238BF Atlanta, and 103.9 FMK 280 GV Atlanta.
TSN News, I'm Barbara Schwartz. A lawsuit over displaying the Ten Commandments in Texas classrooms will get a court hearing early next year.
Both Texas and Louisiana have passed laws requiring public schools to display copies of the Ten Commandments in their classrooms. The Texas law applies to posters that are donated to public schools. Both laws have been challenged on the grounds that they violate the First Amendment. The Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals has agreed to hear arguments in both of those cases. That will likely happen in January of 2026 Steve,
we're going to let
TSN News.
We're going to let news run, and then we'll get back into
Texas
the coaches.
To enforce a civil judgment against a doctor accused of prescribing abortion pills to a Dallas area woman. New York has a law designed to shield abortion providers from lawsuits from other states. A doctor in New York prescribed the pills to a woman in Texas by telemedicine. The Attorney General's office claims that violates the state's abortion ban. A county clerk in New York refused to file the judgment. The judge in New York agreed that the clerk followed New York's law. Google agrees to pay nearly $1.4 billion to settle two major data privacy lawsuits filed by tech.
The announcement comes from Attorney General Ken Paxton. The case has targeted the company's alleged unlawful tracking of users' geolocation, incognito browsing, and biometric information. The settlement is the largest single state privacy recovery against Google, far surpassing a $93 million deal by another state and a $391 million multi-state settlement involving 40 states. The agreement comes after Paxton secured a $1.4 billion settlement with Meta, the operators of Facebook, for biometric data violations, and two other previous settlements of $700 million and $8 million with Google over anti-competitive and deceptive trade practices. Eric Bushman, TSN News.
Police say a man shot and killed this morning in Denton. They were called to a home just before 5 a.m., found a man lying on the sidewalk, bleeding with an obvious gunshot wound. Medics pronounced him dead. Police say
how you doing, Carrie? Hey,
at the home
Joe, good evening.
She's the person who shot him. So far, she's not arrested.
Charlene.
She's cooperating. There's no threat to the community. The Texas Longhorns will face off against the Vanderbilt Commodores tomorrow. The first home game in a month. Head coach Steve Sarkisian says they're glad to be back in Austin.
Going on the road for a month straight, in our conference in particular, is really challenging. And I know one of those games was at the Cotton Bowl. But you're on the road like this, and it takes its toll. And you got to dig deep, and you got to play together, and you got to find a way to win these games ugly.
Both UT and Vanderbilt are 3-1 in Southeast Conference play. Statewide average for gallon of gasoline $2.57. College football, Memphis at Rice. This is TSN News.
For over 90 years, Mueller has been a trusted name, satisfying generations of customers with our commitment to delivering custom steel buildings tailored precisely to their needs, ensuring genuine value. Today, Mueller steel buildings adorn the Southwest landscape, reflecting our dedication to quality and versatility. From expansive living spaces to efficient storage units, from adaptable workshops to functional commercial buildings, our range of custom metal buildings spans all sizes and purposes. Each steel component is crafted using top-tier 26-gauge steel, guaranteeing durability and reliability. Not only do our buildings excel in functionality, they also boast visual appeal, offering a diverse array of color options and limited paint warranties that extend up to 30 years. Explore our extensive collection of steel buildings. Take the first step towards discovering the ideal solution for your needs by visiting us in person or going to MuellerInc.com for further information. Mueller Steel Buildings, where visions meet exceptional craftsmanship.
As the money for SNAP, the federal government Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, runs out with the end of October, a federal judge has ordered the Trump administration to use money socked away for the program that helps millions of Americans to feed themselves and families every day. The funding has been a centerpiece issue for the government shutdown. Major airlines calling on Congress to reopen the government and pay air traffic controllers, TSA, and customs officers. Those federal workers have been working without pay throughout the shutdown, leading to increasing absences and heavy delays at major airports. Hurricane Melissa being blamed for at least 51 deaths. Jamaica, Cuba, Haiti are now dealing with recovery, and 5 people arrested in connection with a potential terror attack in Michigan. FBI Director Patel posting on social media a potential act of terror was stopped before it could unfold. I'm Barbara Schwartz, TSN News.
One station.
All the hits.
All the vibes.
Where the music never stops. Cass County Radio, KALT AM 900 and 95.5 FM.
See, they just made me mess up. Stop. County Radio, KALT. Good evening. Yeah, my wife is in here. She's like, how late you going to be? I'm like, I don't know. We'll just find out. But welcome back to the Sonic Americans Drive-In Scoreboard and Coaches Show. All right, so I reached out to, by the way, for the band nerds, Talking Out the Side of Your Neck. That's the name of that song right there. All right, I got Chuck Combs calling in, so he's going to give me a score right now. What's up, Chuck?
Good evening.
How are you, sir?
Tired and losing my voice. Do you mind if I call in a report?
Go ahead. Do it.
16, District 16, 6A. Cypress Ranch defeated Bridgeland by a close game and a tough game of 23-14. Which gave Cy Ranch the district championship.
Nice.
Yep.
I know that. I know the grandson is happy.
They was dancing a jig. They used him 3 times for offensive plays, and he almost got in again, but he got the ball down to the 2-yard line, and then the quarterback snuck it in. So, and then one time he just blocked for a runner. So. But he had another very solid game. Didn't get a whole lot of tackles, but because they double teamed him and triple teamed him sometimes.
Right.
But a good solid game. The whole team really showed up and played tonight, so it was a fun game.
Absolutely. Did you get to? So I'm assuming you got to go then.
Oh, I would definitely went. Yeah. It was blacked out. I was dressed like the Unabomber.
I love it.
My granddaughter walked up and she goes, "Pop, is that you?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "I've never seen you in a hoodie before."
That's awesome. I love it.
So anyway, yeah, one more game, and we know we're in the playoffs. So.
Absolutely. Well, if you're district champs, you're definitely in the playoffs.
Definitely in number 1 seed too.
Yeah, absolutely. That's good. Yeah, that's good. All right.
Okay. You have a great evening. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for the update. Appreciate it.
See you in a few days.
Yes, sir. All right, that's Cypress Ranch and Aiden Combs, his grandson, doing some work. He's been doing really good. Okay, look at there. Shout out to the Gilmer High School Band for being named the 4A state champion band in 4A state military band competition this week at Baylor. Yeah, they finally started separating the military bands from the other bands. I can't remember what they're called, but yeah. All right, here we go.
Now let's go to the phone lines and talk to a winning coach on the Sonic Scoreboard. Brought to you by Sonic, Highway 59's Atlanta. Now open till 2 a.m. with all of your favorites.
Oh my, 2 a.m. Let's go get a foot-long cheese coney at 1:30. How about that? I bet that'll do some work. All right, well, we just called a coach, and he's one of my favorite guys. You know, I don't like telling him that because it'll go to his head and all that. But it is the athletic director, head football coach of the Gilmer Buckeyes, Coach Alan Metzel. Coach Metzel, how are you this evening?
Doing well, Jim. Good to hear from you.
Good to hear from you also, and big win for you guys tonight over Spring Hill on the road. You guys are taking care of business when you need to, and maybe it hasn't been the perfect season for you, but adversity. You and I have talked about that in past years, and you're sitting at 3-6 overall, 2-2 in district play, sitting at third place, and of course you got the tiebreaker over Pittsburgh, but adversity. It makes people stronger if they can overcome what's going on.
Tis true, and if that's the case, we should be really strong.
That's
season.
Yeah.
We have had our share. I'm just really proud that here we are 9 games in, and the guys are still battling. Had a really good game tonight against Spring Hill, and got a W when we needed it. And we want to just continue that momentum, carry it forward.
That's right. And, of course, senior night next week, Paris, North Lamar coming to town. And that's not a bad way to finish out the season, regular season, being home and on senior night.
Correct. We're excited about it. It's always a big deal for these young men that have grown up playing on Jeff Traylor's stadium field, and here you are after 6 years, and it's amazing how fast it happens to them, and they'll really enjoy and never forget probably next Friday.
That's right. And the other thing is, shout out, JW kept me informed on this, Gilmer High School Band for being named the 4A state champion band in 4A state military competition.
Pretty amazing. And Eric Gray and his staff do an incredible job every year. They've come in second and third over the course of the past couple of years, and then this year we're able to top Lindale and win the state championship, bring it home to Gilmer, Texas, and we're so excited for them.
Absolutely. And and the thing is that I was saying before I brought you on, I am so glad they separated the different genres of the bands, military, and then it escapes me. Queen City was the other, the choreographing and all that and stuff. Mm-hmm. And but I mean, there's a difference. But the thing is, that military, you make one wrong turn, it's over.
That's exactly right. It's just really a different thing almost entirely, and so it's smart that they separated it. And the other night they went down and captured that title on McLean Stadium Field and down in Waco. It was just exciting for the whole town.
Absolutely. And here's the thing. You could ask a lot of coaches in high school what the band director's name is, and they couldn't do what you did. You named him, and that says a lot about you, and it talks about the relationship you have with the other coach, with the band and everything.
Well, Eric and I are just great friends. We've worked together here at Gilmer for 20 plus years. His wife is my athletic secretary. We root for each other and do whatever we can to help each other out.
That's awesome. I love it.
Yes, sir.
All right. So tonight with the big win, who stood out for you tonight? Who did their job and then some?
Well, on the offensive side, you had Tavian Horn. Tavian's a sophomore running back and had 5 touchdowns tonight. So that was a big night for him.
Absolutely.
Excited to see that. On the defensive side, Gage Trostbuck had a big interception and run back for us early in the game, kind of set the tone. So got to shout out those guys.
Absolutely. Love it. How's the phase 3 of the game, special teams? How's your special teams been?
Improved tremendously. So those were some things that we had to work on, in mid-season. Of course, with all the injuries, we were having to rotate people all over the place and move them around, and we finally have kind of settled in and got guys where they need to be.
I tell you what, for some reason this year, phase 3 has been so more important than any other years, and I don't know why that is.
You just have to be able to truly to look at it in 3 different segments, and regardless of what your record is, because it is its own thing. And so in order to prepare for it, you've got to make sure that you're crossing all your T's and dotting your I's so that you're ready when we get to that point in 2 weeks.
That's right. That's exactly right. Because you know what? If you're doing that, if you win that phase, the rest of it will take care of itself.
That's right.
I love it. Right. All right. Now, I'm going to ask you, what are you preaching about this week?
Hey, we're in Romans 7 still.
Okay.
In a way.
All right.
In a way. You bet.
Well, in Sunday school, I'm in 2 Thessalonians chapter 3.
Well, great.
Yeah.
There you go. Keep up the great work.
Standing firm in Christ. That's the big thing for us. So I am going to tell you this. Downtown Atlanta, this afternoon, we did a trick-or-treating from 4 to 6. All right? And, of course, my daughter's the one that got the businesses to do it because when she was a kid, they used to do it, the downtown merchants.
Right.
And she's like, Dad, we need to do it. And I said, senior night, district championship, you need to do it early. And she said, okay. So we started at 4 o'clock. And I handed out candy. I was dressed as a shepherd, because I had the hook and everything. Dressed as a shepherd and handed out 200 New Testament Bibles.
That's awesome.
But then I ran out, and I was just like, so I probably could have handed out 500, but I'll be prepared next year. So yeah.
Yes, sir. That's awesome. What a great outreach.
Absolutely. So God glory, that's for sure.
There you go.
All right, well, Coach Metzel, I hope you have a great day and or a great evening and a great weekend. It's always my pleasure to talk to you. There's no doubt about it, and I think a lot of you, and glad to hear from you.
Thanks so much, Jim. Appreciate you calling.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, there goes Coach Metzel of the Gilmer Buckeyes. They got a little bit of work on their hands. They're in third place right now. They're going to take on North Lamar. I do like their chances against North Lamar, and so we'll see what happens with that right there. Now, I am going to reach out to New Boston and talk to Coach Kimball over there. He has done an outstanding job in his first year over there, so we're going to reach out to him right now. And I did not get any candy, actually. I gave it all out. We actually bought $400 worth of candy
and talked to a winning coach on the Sonic
and ran out within an hour.
Sonic, Highway 59's Atlanta, now open till 2 a.m. with all of your favorites.
If he's answering or not, but yep, it hadn't rang yet. So
this is Stan Kimball. Please leave a message, and I will get back to you as soon as possible.
Oh my gosh!
The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time.
Well, he did
Goodbye.
not. Okay, we can't leave him. We can't talk to him now. So that's terrible. All right. Well, 903-650-7358. Who do you want to hear from? We will call out to him as quick as possible. There's no doubt about it. I do want to say good evening to Randy John Reyes Sr., Demetrius, Mary White, and Jason, of course, Shelby, and I think that's Christy. I did see Christy. There she is. And Rolanda. And there you go. And Ashton. Ashton was on there for a second, but then she was like, ooh, I don't know if I want to hang out or not. They're talking about football, right? How about Cumbie? Cumbie upsets Maud tonight. They're going to say they didn't, but I'm going to say that was a huge win for them. I am. I'm going to say it. That was huge for them. They beat them right there. Queen City lost big to DeKalb. Oh, that's right. That's right. We got to call Coach Willard. Man, how dare I forget about Coach Willard? Holy cow. I'm glad you said that. Yeah, let's reach out to him right now. Good call. Good call. Let's do it. He's going to be fired up, man. I already know this. It was 60-8, I think, was the final score of that game. All right, here we go.
Now let's go to the phone lines and talk to a winning coach on the Sonic Scoreboard. Brought to you by Sonic, Highway 59's Atlanta, now open till 2 a.m. with all of your favorites.
Speaking of favorites, I like reaching out to this guy, man. He is straight up with me, and he was a little fired up last week. I know he's fired up tonight. Coach Willard, what's going on, brother?
Man, 3 weeks in a row.
I'm telling you. And hey, on the road.
I know. Big road win. That's what we were talking to the guys after the game. Anytime you can win on the road, win a district game on the road, it's a big deal.
Absolutely. And it's for positioning too. It puts you in the third slot, which I think is huge.
Yeah, it's a really big deal. Looking at the district we match up with in the by-district round, so it's a really big win.
So what was the difference tonight of what you've seen in the we talked about the last couple of weeks here and there, but this right here, I mean, I'm telling you, Going to Jefferson. Jefferson's hard to beat. Hard to beat at home. I mean, well, they're hard to beat anyway, but hard to beat them at home. You not only beat them, but you kind of throttled them. I mean, 35-12, that's not a close game.
Yeah, and it was a close game. We scored late, about 2 minutes left to stretch it to 35-12, whatever it ended up. But, yeah, I mean, I really think it comes down to energy and what our kids were feeling like pregame, the focus they had. I think that was the biggest difference.
Well, I know, your overall record, you're sitting at 4-5. You've got one game left at home, senior night against the Sabine Cardinals, who are 0-9, but it doesn't matter. It's senior night. And, you want to stay in position where you're at. It's not going to be hard to get up for this game coming up.
No, not at all. And just kind of how the season's gone, too. And obviously led by, seniors like Tank on the defensive line. They know how important every game is. And they know where we're at as a team, that we can't take an opponent lightly. And we want to get our second win at Harris Field.
Absolutely. And, you were talking about lining up with the other district and everything. It's kind of hard to decide where you're at. I mean, like right now, you would be, let's see, you guys would finish third. You would take on the second place team. Is that right?
That is correct.
And that would be Malakoff.
Malakoff and Winsboro play next week.
That's right. So we can't determine who's who yet, but just because Winsboro had a bye tonight, they've got Malakoff ranked ahead of them. But yeah, it's at Malakoff. Winsboro, that's going to be a good ball game.
Yeah, I mean, I know, known Coach Finney for quite a while now. I mean, we still talk pretty regularly. But, yeah, I mean, Winsboro's always going to be good. It's always going to be a tough football team because of Coach Finney. And they obviously have K Park can run just a little bit out wide. So, yeah, I mean, they're going to be good.
Yeah, and, of course, Malakoff's not Malakoff this year. I mean, they're still good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking them. But it's not the Malakoff where everybody goes, and so it'll be interesting. That's for sure. I mean, you actually played them last year, so.
Yeah, we played them in round 4 down at Rose Stadium.
Yeah.
And just said it's a lot like us, too. Anytime you lose some special players, you're going to have some growing pains. But, I mean, I know I haven't seen a play of them on film, but Malakoff's going to be a tough physical team. That's just going to be that runs in their DNA down there.
That's right. Well, here's the thing. What runs in your DNA is you win. It may not be pretty. It may not be, glamorous and 12-0 and all that kind of stuff, but you're winning when it counts. And tonight was probably the biggest game of the season at this point right now, because like I said, positioning. And if you can go in on a high going into phase 3 of the season, it's a good day.
Yeah, without a doubt. And then again, like I said, talked about a road win to the team after, but also talking to them about like believing in what this team can be. And because we had a ton of mistakes all over the field. The coaching staff agrees. We didn't play a good game and not even close to it. Still haven't played close to what we can do as a team. So the more we attack practice and continue to get better, this team can see a couple rounds in the playoffs.
Absolutely. Well, take care of business, and we'll talk again next week. Is that a deal?
That sounds good, Jim.
All right, Coach Willard, always a pleasure to talk to you, man. And, hey, have a great weekend, okay?
Thank you, sir. You as well.
All right, appreciate it. All right, that's one of my favorite guys to call, Coach Willard, Liberty Isle Athletic Director, head football coach. Of course, he used to be at Mount Vernon. Used to talk to him over there, too. And I just, a lot of people said, this is what a lot of people said last year after they, went out of the fourth round of the playoffs last year. They said, he's leaving. He stayed. And I got mad respect for him. I do, because there's been some weird things that have happened over there. But you know what? He stayed right there. He said, I'm not going anywhere. So I got mad respect for that guy. All right, well, guess what? We're going to call over there to Coach Lawson just because of the simple fact, man, they walk into or they host Elysian Fields, and they say, we don't care. We don't care. and they take the game from them, and now they're in full control of everything that's going on in their district. So we're going to reach out to Coach Lawson right now.
Now let's go to the phone lines and talk to a winning coach on the Sonic Scoreboard. Brought to you by Sonic, Highway 59's Atlanta. Now open till 2 a.m. with all of your favorites.
We're reaching out to the Wascom Wildcats. Big win tonight at home, senior night, and all that. And it's, of course, the crosstown rival against the Legion Field Yellow Jackets. And joining me on the phone line is the head man himself, Coach Lawson. What's going on, Coach Lawson?
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Well, I'm not doing as good as you. So 34-21, big win. We got a three-way tie in this district right now, and what say you?
Yeah, first and foremost, I was really proud of how hard my kids played tonight. You know, I told them before we walked out that, you know, I thought when it all was boiled down to it, the thing was we were a better team. You know, I thought 10 out of 10 times we're better, and we just had to go prove it. And I think we did that.
Absolutely. I mean, 2 touchdowns. You might as well say you won by 2 touchdowns, you know. And, you know, Legion Fields comes in, you know, undefeated. They're feeling good about themselves. And you said, I don't care. I mean, basically, it's pretty much. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, and of course, you know, that's the way the towns are, anyways, when they play each other. Like, I don't care. You know, and so congratulations to you. Now, tell me this, because there's some interesting stuff going on here. So I was looking at the standings. So you got Union Grove and Harleton knotted up at 3-3. Okay, and then of course. You've already played both of them. You got Hawkins the following or next week, and of course you can't go to sleep on that game. And I
no, not at all.
Yeah, and I know you know that. So let's see, Legion Fields. Who do they have next week? They've got Harleton. Okay, and then you got Beckville. They're at Ore City.
Yeah.
All right. So you've
so
beat
the playoff scenario look like?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
All right, well, which that was why tonight we were trying to win by 16. You know, we were originally up by 16, and they drove down and they kicked a 35-yarder with 1 second to go to make it a 13-point game. So, because it's going to go to points, and the way that it looks is that, you know, we'll all, us, Beckville, and Legion Fields be co-district champions.
Right.
But EF will probably go in the 1 seed, us 2, and Beckville 3, and then Union Grove 4. Depending on, you know, and everybody that's, you know, that depending on everybody winning that's supposed to win next week.
Right.
But now if Legion Fields were to lose to Harleton next week, then Beckville would go 1, us 2, Elysian Fields 3. So that's a big game for them next week.
Oh, absolutely. And Coach Roddy will have them Wildcats ready to play.
Yeah, and I think they're really kind of, you know, hitting their stride. And I thought that after we played them, you know, I thought, well, they're gonna give people a really hard. It's gonna be a really hard out. You know, I mean, they play really hard, and they're doing a really good job over there.
Well, I tell you what, at this point right now, I know you got to be sitting there going, doggone, if we could have this game back, or you know, this and that, or you know, if this play had worked out better and stuff. Do you ever just go, man, and just shake your head? Or I mean, how do you handle that?
I mean, you know, here's the thing. I mean, at the end of the day, we can't blame anybody but ourselves. I mean, we, you know, 6 turnovers and 2 touchdowns called back at Beckville cost us the district title. You know, but here's the thing. We learned from that, and we have improved each week from that. And our kids had an opportunity to, you know, fold it up or to go, no, we're going to clean it up and we're going to get better. And I really think we're hitting our stride right now going into the playoffs.
And look, and how it works out is how it's supposed to work out. We're going to play who's ever in front of us, and we're going to play them as hard as we can until they stop telling us to play.
I love it. I love it. Hey, by the way, we actually know something about your new high school principal this year, Trav Stanford.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's an old Gilmer guy.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, he's standing right outside my office right now.
Did you tell him?
He's out there talking up the outside. He's a good old boy.
You told him to mind his business while we're on the phone, though, right?
That's right.
I love it. All right, so here's the deal. Next week, big game, no matter what. Doesn't matter if it was St. Mary's School of the Blind. It's a big game.
100%. We need to go there. We need to play well and, get ourselves ready to go make a long playoff run.
That's right. And what district are you guys going up against?
We will go to the district up north. Probably if we go second, it looks like we'll get Cooper first round.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because that's Paris Chisholm and
it's going to be Pewitt, Cooper, Honey Grove, all them guys.
Yeah. Because Honey Grove beat Cooper tonight. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and let's see, Pewitt's had a pretty good year. 7-2.
And Honey Grove are going to play next week.
Yeah, at Honey Grove, so that'll be a good game right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And the Rivercrest Rebels still hanging around, aren't they?
They are.
My goodness. Okay. All right. Well, now here's your opportunity. What kid stood out? What stood out for you? Who stood out for you tonight on the field?
Tonight, I think that's a lot. That's a big question to ask me. I would start with my offensive line. I thought they really played the best game they played all year. I think that they're gelling at the right time.
Oh, that's good.
We had a lot of kids played really hard, but I have to say this. Bubba Jones come in at fullback for us, and he ran his tail off tonight. And, our starting fullback went out first play of the game, and Bubba come in and he toted the team tonight. And really, really proud of that kid.
Well, number one, anybody named Bubba Jones, he's a ball player.
He is. He's a ball player. He runs.
I love it. That's good. I love hearing that. I do.
He's a Wasp kid through and through.
And you know what? That's the best way it needs to be because, you need program guys. These guys that are, your studs and all that. If they're not a program guy, it doesn't matter how talented they are. They're about themselves and not about the program.
He's the definition of that. He's a great young man.
I love it. Bubba Jones. Got to remember that name. All right. Now, that was on the offensive side. What about the defensive side of the ball?
The defensive side, I thought Tay Harrison had a great night at defensive line. And then Jaden Miner had a forced fumble and a pick, and just really played well. Come into some of our nickel packages and just played really well for us.
Okay. Well, good. I love hearing it. All right. Well, here's the deal. You keep winning. I keep calling. All right?
Hey, well, let's keep talking every Friday night.
Absolutely. And, hey, it's always a pleasure to talk to you, Coach Lawson.
Yes, sir. You as well.
All right. Have a great weekend.
You too, buddy.
All right. Love it. And you could tell when he was talking about his kids. He's fired up, man. I love it. And, of course, big win over a crosstown rival, the Elysian Field Yellow Jackets. They were undefeated. And he goes, I don't care. Let's go. Let's play. I bet you if he had said, let's go out on the parking lot and fight, they'd do it. I'm telling you right now. So I love that right there. All right. Stephanie was asking about Arkansas High. Arkansas High wins 57-10 over Hope. Big win there for them. They were at home. But, this I'm just going to tell you this. The District 10-2A Division I standings, man. Crazy. You got Beckville at 5-1. You got Elysian Fields at 5-1. You got the Wascom Wildcats at 5-1. And then right below that is Harleton and Union Grove, both 3-3. I don't want any part of that. I'm just saying that right now. Don't want any part of it. All right. We've been going all over the place. I think I'm going to go a little upscale here, and we're going to reach out to How about Marshall? You know what? Let's reach out to Hamnet, Coach Hamnet. I think that's who I want to talk to. Let's do it. Let's go. What do you think? You think that's good? I think it's good. Let's go. We'll get the phone ringing, and then there we go.
Now let's go to the phone lines and talk to a winning coach on the Sonic Scoreboard. Brought to you by Sonic, Highway 59's Atlanta. Now open till 2 a.m. with all of your favorites.
All right, the Marshall Mavericks just keep on winning, don't they? And Coach Hamnet, what is going on with you, sir?
We just got back from Fieldhouse and short trip to Hallsville with a dub, so it feels good.
Big dub. I mean, we're talking about 30 points right there, and you guys are sitting nice in the district at 4-1, 7-2 overall, and are you starting to look kind of over your shoulder, or not over your shoulder, looking over the horizon, seeing who you're playing in the first round?
No.
No?
We got White House next week.
You politically correct coach. Listen to you. No, I'm messing with you.
It might have been our problem for the first quarter today. So no, it's definitely not part of my plan is to look forward to anything other than what's right in front of us.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? So you had a bad first quarter, I'm assuming.
Well, it wasn't horrible. I mean, it was one of those things kids got to respond, and they did. So that's what we want to do. But we were not playing the type of defense we normally play in the first quarter, and so they did a good job. Also did a good job eating up a lot of clock and all that too. So, but no, we responded, and that's the most important thing.
All right. Well, tell me what stood out to you tonight offensively for you.
Well, out in Henderson, I don't know the whole stat. I mean, over 200 yards rushing again.
Okay.
I think close to 400 yards rushing, and as a team, and another 100 passing. Some guys got involved that hadn't caught a lot of balls, and that was really good to see. And really good in special teams, and the defense really responded in the second half and pitched a shutout. So
that in this late in the season, I don't care who you're playing, a shutout's a shutout. You know what I mean? So. That's the big thing there. Sure. But who on the defensive side for you? Who stood out for you? I mean, if you were going to say one guy.
Well, our nose guard and Breon Williams has been playing really, really well. I think we held him to 20-something yards rushing for the game. A lot of that's him and the D line and how they play and the linebackers fit. But Breon's really playing well right now.
Like hearing that. All right, and of course, like you said, you got White House next week. It's going to be on. Is it at home? Yeah, it's senior night for you guys. So how do you? A lot of coaches have to deal with that. I mean, every coach has to deal with senior night. Is that a big distraction at the size school that you guys are?
I mean, every week there's a distraction. We had NAC for homecoming. That was horrible.
Yeah, I'm not a homecoming guy. I wasn't in high school either.
And then Hallsville, Marshall. It's a rivalry game. It don't matter if it's here or there. There's a bunch of distractions around it. Texas High came to town. There's a bunch of distractions around that. So I mean, it's just every week there's something like that. So, but for us, it's really a chance to honor our seniors, and these are our first group. These are kids that we've had since freshmen, and
right.
And we really, we've been coaching them since they were ninth grade, like we're coaching them right now. So we've got a lot of deep relationships with these kids, and I'll be happy to kind of give them a chance to come out here and have a senior night with their parents and their family and all those things. All those things are still big in Marshall. We include our everybody band and drill team, cheer, and all that. I mean,
right.
It's a good representation of our kids and how many things our kids are doing and how our kids participate. So it's fine. There'll be something distracting about it, and then there'll be something that we can rally up and play for.
Are you going to have a tear in your eye?
I mean, no.
Well, I just, you said these guys were your guys, so, didn't know if you were going to be a little emotional or not.
Well, no, I love these guys. My son was had senior night last year. I didn't cry then either. So.
Okay. Well, you're probably like, get out of the house.
But no, they're good kids, and they've done a lot for us. And,
yeah.
I mean, but we don't want to be. I mean, we don't want it to be some sort of finality about next week. We want to have an idea about playing some more. Playing in November and keep winning, earn another week.
Absolutely, love that. That's a good philosophy too, because I mean that's what it's about. Making it to phase 3 and moving forward. So,
yes, sir.
Absolutely. All right. So, with one game left of the regular season, what is one thing that the Marshall Mavericks have to work on? Got to get better at.
It's always going to be composure. Like it's modern football. You can see it on Saturdays and Sundays. When the most composed team, if two even teams are playing, the most composed team is going to win.
Yeah. That's a great example too, because
so we were able to be that team in the second half. In the first half it wasn't quite like it wasn't like that what we want, our expectation.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's a good answer. I think that's a great answer actually. All right. Well, Coach Hammond, I appreciate your time as always, and I know you're hanging out with the coaches, trying to eat and watch some film and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna let you be. All right.
All right. Well, I appreciate y'all including us in your call.
Well, absolutely, because you always give me good stuff, and if you didn't, I wouldn't call you. I'd be like, I ain't talking to that guy anymore. So, all right. Well, you have a great weekend. Okay. Take care, and we'll take care of business. We'll talk next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye. All right. That is Coach Hammond, the athletic director, head football coach of the Marshall Mavericks. I'm telling you, I've always liked him. All right. I'm going to try to give a call to this guy here. Let me see. I'm going to reach out to, let me see. I think I've got his number in here. Let me make sure. I don't want to be lying to you. Did you guys see where Cumbie upset what do you call it? Yes, they barely did. It wasn't pretty though. I talked to him a couple of weeks ago, and it wasn't pretty. Troop was off tonight, so we didn't talk to him. Let's see. Oh, I got it right here. What am I doing? All right, hold on. Let me act like I know what I'm doing here. Yeah, Keelan hadn't been just overwhelmingly exciting to talk to. We'll say that. I think that's good. Don't you think? Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah. All right. Yeah, there he is. I knew I had his number. All right. So let me do this. All right. And yeah, his wife got inducted into the Atlanta Hall of Fame. So we'll reach out to him right now. How about that? Let's do that. Chance Blackburn. All right, we're going to...
Now let's go to the phone lines and talk to a winning coach on the Sonic Scoreboard. Brought to you by Sonic, Highway 59's Atlanta. Now open till 2 a.m. with all of your favorites.
All right, we're reaching... See, the phone hadn't even... He didn't have shit. I bet he's ignoring it. Yeah.
Hey, this is Chance Blackburn. Leave a message.
Coach Blackburn, Jim Davenport, touching base with you. Congratulations on the win tonight and going on the road next week. You could cause some trouble next week, and I wanted to talk to you about that, going to Detroit. Give me a call back, 903-650-7358. Coach Turner will tell you I don't quit calling. So, yeah. All right, 903-650-7358. Congratulations to your wife. And I heard the story, how you guys met. I love it. All right. See you later. He's probably going to listen to that voicemail and go, what the heck? But that's okay. All right. Let's do this. I'm going to try to reach out to Stanford and see how he's doing. All right, let's do that. Gary. There he is right there, Stanford right there. Let's call him. He's driving back from a big win tonight over Jacksonville. All right, so let's do that.
Now let's go to the phone lines and talk to a winning coach on the Sonic Scoreboard. Brought to you by Sonic, Highway 59's Atlanta. Now open till 2 a.m. with all of your favorites.
All right, let's go over there and talk to Coach Stanford and see how he's feeling after a big win. They had a bye last week and got to get back on the field tonight against Jacksonville on the road, and now they're heading back, I'm sure. And Coach Stanford, how are you this evening?
Really good. Dropping in the road.
I mean, pitching a shutout, I'd feel pretty good too.
Yeah, it's hard to do at this day and time. As offensive as the game is, I think it's looking out. Like really sound football. It's a shutout.
Well, I mean, you're exactly right. It doesn't matter what offense, but there's so many different elements to offenses now. You know, you just got to be prepared for all of it. And tonight, everything went your way.
Yeah, kids came out of the open week, I think, really fresh. Came out healthy. Just played real basic, sound football. Kids did a great job.
Well, you're sitting at 8-1 overall, 5-0 in district play. I mean, you're rolling, and you've got Nacogdoches next week, senior night, and of course that big distraction. How many seniors do you have this year?
Yeah, it's funny. We've got 36 seniors. We've already done our senior night. We do it really early.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Kind of get it out of the way, take some of the distractions off of it, get it all done. And so it's just an opportunity for us to play at home for night. The band will have their senior night. We get to pick up strong.
You know what? I kind of like that. Get it out of the way.
Yeah, it's worked out well.
So have you done that since you've been there?
No, we've done it once before. We kind of moved this direction the last couple of years, and so we kind of just study the course the rest of the year and focus on just district play.
I like that. I do. Yeah, focus on district play and be done with it. That's why you're so smart. That's what it is. Yeah.
I'm sure about that.
All right. Well, who stood out for you tonight?
Overall, I think it was just a good night. Defensively, we just played real sound. Peyton Walker had a pick that was really nice in the game. Our defensive line could play well. We didn't give up a first down in the first half. Offensively, Cam Reitner threw for 7 touchdowns. Greg Thomas had another touchdown. So 8 passing touchdowns on the night.
Man.
Six different people scored. All in all, it's a really good start.
And then defensively, I mean, like you said, pitching a shutout, everybody was participating.
Yeah, really played well up front. The whole team did no first downs in the first half. Played real sound football. Really proud of them.
Well, I love hearing it. Well, next week, of course, final game of Phase 2 as you're taking on Nacogdoches at home. Like I said, celebrating the band, seniors, and all that, and focused on getting better and getting ready for Phase 3, the playoffs.
Yes, sir. We want to be playing well going into that. It's a complete game right here. We're confident in how we're playing and get ready for the playoffs.
Well, let me ask you this: how many, how people go, "Hey, look at this! Look who we're playing," and all that kind of stuff. How do you say, "Hey, we're not doing that. We're focused on this game here," or are you starting to look?
Yeah, I think once the bracket's laid out, everybody can kind of look down and this is how it's going to play itself out to some degree. The reality of it is it's win or go home, so we've got to play well every Friday night because somebody's going home.
Yeah, that's a good point right there. Is there any surprises to you out in the just the high school world? Any scores that you just go, whoa, I didn't expect that?
I had a chance to look at all of them tonight. I think our district played what we thought it would do tonight.
Right.
I think Liberty Allo had a really big win over Jefferson. That was a big win for them.
Yeah, big win. Yep.
But other than that, I haven't had a chance to look. When we get back, I'll take a look at everything, kind of see what it's looking like for the playoffs.
Yeah.
We might be getting over there.
Yeah, so PG won big, Liberty Isle won big on the road, Atlanta fell to Gladewater, Queen City lost, Linden Kildare lost, Hugh Springs lost.
Okay.
Maud got upset at home. It may not be an upset, but it was like 38-36 was the final, and at home. And then Sims, James Bowie, they won big. DeKalb won big. That's who beat Queen City. So, Redwater and Hooks, that was an interesting game because at one point Redwater was winning that game. So, And I know that that you're not it's not your classification, but I mean I know people from the different areas and stuff. But yeah, Hooks end up winning 39-13 in that game. So so all right. Well, it's always good to talk to you. There's no doubt, in my mind. I love the way you look at things, and and I feel like when you look at Texas High, an outsider, I see the reflection of who you are, and like I said, I love it. So
we're looking to play well. Get ready. Let's see how long we can play for.
Absolutely. Well, Coach Stanford, I appreciate your time, and
thanks, Jeff.
You have a great weekend. Okay.
Hey, thanks for calling always, man.
Yes, sir. Always. Thank you. All right, that is Coach Stanford right there of the Texas High Tigers. Great guy right there, and I'm just telling you, great guy, really good guy. Just love how he does things, like how he conducts himself, and it's a big deal to me because of the simple fact of who he is, and so like I said, it is a big deal there, and so. Hold on, I'm figuring something up real quick. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1. Okay, I think that's right. Yeah, I'm trying to do something. I think Jimmy Bryan's right. 51-14, PG won, and then Liberty Isle won 35-12. Yeah, so there you go. All right, and there we go. Okay. Oh, I can't do one. Oh, I can't do one. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. So I've got to get something done here. I'm trying to do that. Whoa. It's not letting me do what I want to do. Okay. Let's try this again. All right. Get that. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I guess I can't do that. All right. So I'm going to close that out. All right, we're going to step out for just a little bit, and I'll be back. I'm going to call a couple of other coaches here in a minute, but I've got to take care of this. So I'm going to step right back out and be right back with you, okay? This is the Sonic, America's Drive-In High School Scoreboard and Coaches Show. I apologize. I got to take care of something before midnight, and I just realized it was almost midnight. All right, so with that, this is the Sonic, America's Drive-In High School Scoreboard and Coaches Show right here on Cass County Radio, KALT. I'll probably be back within midnight or so, all right? But I'll cut it off and whatever's playing, and we'll go from there. Okay? We'll see you in a minute.
Ready, Cass County? The Cornerstone Women present the Christmas Choir Competition, sponsored by KALT Radio. Join us Sunday, November 9th at the Plaza on Main, right after the tree lighting ceremony. Choirs from across the area will compete for the coveted Choir Cup and $500 cash. Want your choir to enter? Call Cheryl Poole at 903-283-7625. But hurry, registration ends October 31st. Entry fee is just $100 per choir. Don't miss the music, the magic, and the Christmas spirit. The Christmas Choir Competition, November 9th at the Plaza on Main.
This is Glenn George. You're listening to my favorite radio station, Cass County Radio, KALT, Boomer Sooner.
The atmosphere, Spirit of God, you're here. You have stripes, your blood declares that I am free. In the mighty name of Jesus, I pray, calling on the power of heaven. I proclaim every weapon formed against me must break in the mighty name of Jesus.
And I draw a permanent boundary line. The enemy has no rights to come near my family. No scheme could ever undo God's plans. No matter the circumstance, the cross has sealed my destiny. In the mighty name of Jesus, I pray, calling on the power of heaven. I proclaim every weapon formed against me must break in the mighty name of Jesus. So I will not fear when the enemy comes near. Oh, on the doorframe of my life is the blood of Jesus Christ. No, I will not fear, I will not fear. There's an army of angels here. Oh, I'm protected on all sides by the blood of Jesus Christ. In the mighty name of Jesus, oh, I pray, calling on the power of heaven. I proclaim every weapon formed against me, it must break in the mighty name of Jesus. Oh, it's in His name, in the mighty name of Jesus. I know all the power of fear and darkness. It must go, 'cause every key to every victory. In the mighty name of Jesus. It's in the mighty name of Jesus. It's in the mighty name of Jesus.
Your chance to win a Hunger Buster combo from Dairy Queen with The Secret Sound on the Trading Post. Cass County Radio, KALT.
God, in you I live and breathe, and you will always be.
County Radio, KALT. I apologize for that. I had to do something before midnight, and I got it done. And I have talked to Malakoff before. He's a little different, and sometimes he answers his phone, sometimes he does not. So I don't know. We'll give it a shot. We'll try. We can do that if you guys want to. That's for sure. I don't mind. You know that. I ain't scared. So let me do that. Let's go ahead and let's find him real quick. Where'd he go? I had his number. Well, now I can't find it. I had his number. Now I don't have it. Oh, there it is. Hello. All right, here we go. We'll reach out to him. We'll see if he answers. All right. Oh yeah. See, I got his number in the phone already. All right, so here we go. We're gonna give him a shot. Okay, here we go.
Now let's go to the phone lines and talk to a winning coach on the Sonic Scoreboard.
Hello?
Brought to you by Sonic.
Coach Driscoll, how you doing tonight?
Hang on a minute.
Okay, no problem.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I got you. Yeah, you're loud and clear for me.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I don't know if you remember me, Jim Davenport with Cass County Radio, KALT. We do the high school scoreboard and coach show. Just wanted to touch base with you, you're looking pretty good right now, I would say. How are you feeling about tonight's win and the big game next week?
Well, it is a big game next week. Our kids are fighting hard, man. We're still making some mistakes that we shouldn't make. But all in all, we're happy with them. They've got a lot of fight in them and play hard and practice hard and all that. But we've got to figure out how to clean some things up that we're doing this time of year that we shouldn't be doing, just to be honest with you.
Well, I talked to Coach Willard from Liberty ILO the last couple of weeks and stuff, and he said, I'm not trying to compare myself to Malakoff, but he goes, when you lose dudes, it's sometimes hard, to get back where you're at. And he wasn't making excuses for you; he's making excuses for himself. But do you feel that way, or do you feel like it's just inexperienced guys? Where do you think you're at? Because I
think for us, early in the season it was some inexperienced stuff, but we've played a lot of football now, and all that inexperience, they're 9 games in, and so
it's time to know what they're doing.
Right. I think it's more of a maturity thing, to be honest with you, or an immaturity thing. And so we've got to figure out how to push our buttons and maybe simplify on some things and all that. We just made some mistakes tonight that we shouldn't make. Certain players. Now, we got a lot of players that don't do that. But all in all, it's a team thing. And so when somebody does that, it affects the whole thing. So we gotta clean some things up.
Well, let me ask you this. This Friday night at home, as you host Winsboro, it's going to be senior night, is it not?
That's correct.
Now, I know most coaches, they can't stand, they politely say it, but, homecoming, senior night, it's great to honor them, but at the same time, it's such a big distraction, especially for a big game like this.
Man, I'm different on that. I don't mind it.
Really? Okay.
If it gets a crowd, if it gets more people to the games, and, it's good to honor these seniors, man. They put a lot of work in their 4 years or 6 years, however you want to look at it. And each class makes their own mark. And this particular group, they weren't great when they were younger, but man, they fought and they've gotten better and better each year and been part of some big teams for us. And so, no, I don't mind that at all. I think it's awesome when you honor them, and if we get a crowd there and all that, and it's not that much of a distraction. We get it all done before the game and roll on.
I love it. So you're one of the few coaches that have ever said that. So I love that you said that, and I appreciate that.
I appreciate you.
Well, I mean, looking at your record, and everything over these years and stuff, I mean, you've turned this program around. And I know you're going to say I've had a great coaching staff and you've had some Jimmies and Joes and all that kind of stuff. But, I mean, it's the reflection of the head man of how things go down, They go down or go up. And, and with that kind of attitude, what you just got done saying, saying, hey, this is important. It's putting people in the stands. You're about the community supporting you and all that kind of stuff. And of course, Malakoff fans travel well. I don't care where you guys are playing. They always travel well. So, like I said, that's a reflection of you. So, I appreciate you saying that.
Well, I really appreciate that. I really do. But you did say it. We got a great staff here, and it's a team effort, and it's been a ton of work from a ton of people through the years, and obviously we have great kids that work hard, and it's been a fun ride for sure.
Absolutely. Well, I tell you what, your district is so interesting to me. I mean, you might have seen it. I don't know. I didn't see Commerce coming out like they did, like gangbusters, and they have. And, I mean, they're playing at a high level. Of course, like I said, you probably saw it beforehand. I didn't see it coming.
Yeah, we didn't see it. They had a kid move in there that was playing quarterback for them, and, man, he's a stud. He's the best player in the region. Really like him. Yeah, he's really good. And they always had talented kids, but this kid he moved in there, and the rest of them, everybody else was playing better. He's making them play better, and so they caught people by surprise, and they caught us by surprise for sure. And I feel like they're probably the top dog of the region. If I had to pick somebody, I think it's wide open. They're definitely a contender for sure. And so yeah, he's a really, really good player, and he's got him playing really good.
So is he a quarterback, a running back?
He's their quarterback, and he plays some defense too. But I think their staff, is adjusted to what they're good at, and what they do well, and hats off to their staff too. They've done a good job with these kids.
Right, but it wouldn't hurt your feelings if Mount Vernon beat them next week, right?
Well, they're going to be the district champs either way.
Right, I know. Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be an interesting finish for sure.
Yeah. No doubt about it. All right, well, here's the deal. Big game with you guys coming up against Winsboro. Take care of business. I'll call you. If not, I got to call Coach Finney. So that's going to be, up to the Tigers and Red Raiders, how that plays out. But, man, I just, like I said, I'm a fan of yours, a long-distance fan, just watching, what you've done over the years. And as far as I'm concerned, you're a good dude. So,
Well, I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the coverage.
Yes, sir. Well, hey, good luck to you. And like I said, take care of business. We'll talk next week, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Well, there he goes. Coach Driscoll, the athletic director, head football coach of the Malakoff Tigers. Just a good quality dude right there. There's no doubt about it. All right. Well, I wonder, there's one person we did not talk to this evening, and I think I'm going to reach out to him. I'm feeling it. So let me see. Let me grab him. Where's he at? There he is. He always likes me call late anyways, I think. Probably not. He may not even answer right now, but let's do it. All right, here we go.
Now let's go to the phone lines and talk to a winning coach on the Sonic Scoreboard. Brought to you by Sonic, Highway 59's Atlanta. Now open till 2 a.m. with all of your favorites.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you, he's probably looking at his phone right now going, Jim, it's awful late. Why are you calling me this late? It's probably what he's doing. All right. Yeah, we got a voicemail. We're going to leave him a voicemail.
To reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Oh, it was a home game, too.
Recording, you may hang up.
Coach Surratt, I know you're probably already home in bed because you played at home tonight against Rusk. Congratulations, 56-3, 9-0 overall, 4-0 in district play. You're taking on the Brownsboro Bears next week, and it will be on the road. So we'll try to touch base with you, but that's a Thursday night game. All right, so, hey, congratulations again tonight, and good luck next week, and maybe we can talk about some playoffs. Playoffs? That's right, playoffs, all right? All right, Coach Surratt, have a great weekend. All right, so there you go. We called Coach Surratt. See, so I knew it was getting late. It is getting late. And of course, our church is hosting the men's breakfast in the morning, so we're making pocket pancakes. Pocket pancakes, that's right. All right, you know what? You think Coach Z's awake? Let's see if he's even home yet. He may not even be home yet. All right, let's see. There he is. Coach Z. We're going to call him from DCAB.
Now let's go to the phone lines and talk to a winning coach on the Sonic Scoreboard. Brought to you by Sonic, Highway 59's Atlanta. Now open till 2 a.m. with all of your favorites.
All right, we're going to see if we got his voicemail, if it's ringing. It's still ringing. Good Lord. That means he's probably going to... We already talked to Wascom. Yeah, Coach Lawson was fired up. He was fired up. Coach Z's probably like, dude.
This is Troy. Maybe in that.
It's Troy. Coach Z, Jim Davenport, Cass County Radio, KALT. I know you were in Cass County earlier. That's why I was calling you. But congratulations on the win on the road over Queen City, 50-6. You got hooks at home this week. I wanted to pick your brain about it because it's kind of a big game. Coach Birdwell, Coach Edwards, all those guys over there. But you got them at home. This is for second place. That's right. We're paying attention. And, Coach Nelson was going to be here in studio with me tonight, but they're down to one vehicle, and his wife took his kids trick-or-treating, so he didn't get to go. And he's going to be at New Boston. So there you go. All right. Well, Coach Z, congratulations. Maybe we can talk next week. Take care of business, and we'll do it. All right? See ya. All right. There goes Coach Z. All right, from DCAB. I texted him earlier, and he said, nah. So I left him alone. Yeah, I left him alone. Talking about Coach Keeling. I texted him, and he said, nah. I said, yes, sir. So I left him alone. All right. So there you go. All right. Let's see. What else do we got? We're about to wrap it up. I know that. Troop was off. Let's see. ARP. We've never called ARP before, but I don't want to call him this late. Set the precedence and him going, what? But they take on West Russ next week. That'll be for second place. Yeah, we'll have to call them. That's for sure. All right. Let's see. But here it is. Talking about Wascom. All right. Let me tell you how interesting this is. Okay. All right. So it's a three-way tie for first place. You got Beckville, you got Elysian Fields, and you got Wascom. Elysian beat Beckville. Beckville beat Wascom. Wascom beat Elysian Fields. All right. So Wascom takes on Hawkins next week, who is 2-4. So, probably safe bet they win that game. All right. Elysian Fields is at home, and they're taking on Harleton, who's tied for fourth place with Union Grove. All right. Interesting. And then you got Beckville, who's taking on Ore City, who is 1-5, 3-6 on the year. So it'll be interesting. Winsboro was off tonight, so he's already in bed. So that, I'm telling you, District 10 2A is going to be interesting. And then of course their district lines up with Cooper and Omaha and all of that. So that'll be interesting. Okay. Now if I knew, and I may have to drive over there next week and just go, look, dude, and talking about Omaha Pewitt. All right. I don't know why he doesn't answer the phone, why he doesn't want to talk. I don't understand it. I don't. So I don't know. But let's see. Where's he at? I can't find him all of a sudden because you're in the wrong division, Jim. Hello. All right, Rivercrest. There he is right there. Now, we can try to call him again. Coach Jeremy Russell. We'll try it. I'll try it right now. You want to try it right now? I said let's try it. I mean, what's the worst he can do? Ignore my call like he has been? All right, so let's try. Let's try. Let's do it. I'm not even going to play the music. We're just going to let it go. They're 7-2 overall, 4-1 in district play. They take on Honeygrove next week, who's 5-0. So that'll be interesting.
This is Jeremy Russell. I am unable to get to the phone right now. Just leave your name and number, and I will call you back as soon as possible.
Coach Russell, Jim Davenport with Cass County Radio, KALT, America's Drive-In, Sonic America's Drive-In, High School Scoreboard and Coaches Show. We call coaches that win. Man, you're a tough guy to get. Big game next week against Honey Grove. Position game for you. That's exactly right. As you are, one game behind in the for second place. But they played their 10 games where you could lock in at 4-2, and you got the win over Cooper, so you could lock in second place, and you could hurt Honey Grove a little bit. But second place, that's a big deal right there for the Brahmas. But hey, let's talk next week. All right, I'd love to talk to you tonight. 903-650-7358. 903-650-7358. You can even text me and go, hey, dude, don't call me anymore. Either way, want to get with you sometime because you're having a great year. 7-2 overall, 4-1 in district play. All right? All right. I hope you have a great weekend, and God bless you, Coach Russell. Thank you. All right, so there you go. That's Coach Russell, and I told you I'd call him again. I'm not scared. Yeah, he used to be a lot of fun. I mean, yeah, but now he's just kind of like, and I'm like, okay. But anyway. All right, well, guess what? I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I am. Yeah, it's 12:15, 12:16. It's late enough for me. So, yeah, we're going to do that. I'm going to call it a night and let you guys get on to bed yourself. And I'm going to go in there and wake up Tammy and say, we got to go. 'Cause she fell asleep on the couch in there for whatever reason. So I'm going to have to kick her in her tail end and say, let's go. All right? So with that, I hope everybody has a great weekend. Cullen Baker is tomorrow in Bloomberg. And, yeah, love Cullen Baker. So, yeah, I'll do that after the men's breakfast in the morning. And looking forward to it. All right? So with that, God bless every single one of you, and we'll see you next time right here on Cass County Radio, KALT, Sonic, America's Drive-In, High School Scoreboard, and Coaches Show. Take care. God bless. See you next time.
Radio, KALT is KPYN AM 900 Atlanta, 95.5 FM K238BF Atlanta, and 1